Good evening and welcome to News 20 at 5. I'm Jessica Bouyer.
And I'm Karah Bailey. In the ongoing 2-year investigation in the fatal shooting of Florida State University law professor Dan Markel, Luis Rivera, one of the men accused in Markel's shooting, has pleaded no contest at the Leon County Courthouse on Tuesday. He is sentenced to 19 years to be served concurrently with the 12 years presently serving on an unrelated charge. Rivera gives information that proves to be vital to the Markel investigation, leading to the arrest of Catherine Magbanua in Broward County. Magbanua will be transported to Leon County to face charges. Hurricane Matthew has downgraded to a Category 3 hurricane, but it is expected to gain strength and have winds reaching up to 130 miles per hour by the time it reaches South Florida Thursday evening. So far, Tallahassee will not be directly impacted by Hurricane Matthew, but it will get tropical storm-like rain. National Hurricane Center Director Richard Knabb says if Hurricane Matthew changes course, it will be life-threatening and Florida could face major damages. North Carolina and Florida have declared a state of emergency as they prepare for a direct hit. The Federal Emergency Management Agency is coming to the rescue to aid Leon County residents. The disaster relief aid is for people who were affected by Hurricane Hermine. The aftermath of the storm destroyed properties and left thousands of local residents and businesses without power. The grant will help pay for damaged homes, businesses, road repair, and serious disaster-related needs. The agency is providing public assistance to 8 counties. To register for assistance, visit disaster-assistance.gov.
Tallahassee decided to help Georgia residents after a massive pipe spill in the North and South Florida region. The spill is having an impact on Atlanta drivers. Now Tallahassee will provide gasoline to Georgia residents. Initially, a pipeline broke in Alabama, spilling over 200,000 gallons of gas. The Colonial Pipeline Company says it is testing a 500-foot bypass that will carry gas around the broken pipe. The spill is causing gas shortages across the South. The portion of the pipeline that runs from Houston to New York is closed. October 2nd through the 8th is Mental Health Awareness Week. During this week, experts shine a light on mental illness in our communities in an effort to replace stigma with understanding. Kim Hutchinson has more details in today's Health Minute.
Government health data shows that about 1 in 5 Americans live with a mental illness, about 50 million people. A mental illness may result from a traumatic experience, genetics, a life event, or a stressful job, and they can impact thinking, feeling, and behavior. The most common disorders are depression, bipolar disorder, anxiety, dementia, and schizophrenia. Researchers say about half of people with chronic mental illness begin showing symptoms by the age of 14, but teenage behaviors can mask traits of various conditions. Experts say early signs can include pulling away from family and friends, feeling extreme highs or lows, sleeping too much or too little, feeling helpless, substance abuse, and suicidal thoughts. These disorders can be serious and require medical treatment. The key to getting better is getting educated, getting proper care, and fighting the stigma. For today's Health Minute, I'm Kim Hutcherson.
Tomorrow is National Depression Screening Day, and HelpYourselfHelpOthers.org will provide free mental health screenings. If you or someone you know may need a mental health assessment, anonymous online tools are also available. Now we have Tiana Jones live in the studio for recent updates on the FSU student accused of attacking a South Florida couple. Tiana?
A 19-year-old Florida State University student accused of attacking and killing a couple, then biting a victim's face off, is now facing criminal charges. Austin Haroof was arrested Monday afternoon after he was discharged from St. Mary's Medical Center in West Palm Beach, where he's been since the August 14th attack. Haroof was formally charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of attempted murder in the deadly attack. He was booked into Martin County Jail just before 1 p.m. and has no bond. He tested negative for common street drugs like cocaine and marijuana. The results to determine whether he is ingested with bath salts or flakka are still pending. The sheriff's office served an arrest warrant Sunday night after the hospital informed authorities of the Monday release. That's all I have. Back to you all at the desk.
Thank you, Tiana. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. During this time, some people reflect on their experiences with domestic violence, and others bring awareness to the issue by wearing purple and participating in domestic violence awareness events. Multimedia journalist Jessica Ward tells us how domestic violence has and can impact young adults.
Ashley Marie Voss is a college student whose cousin was a victim of domestic violence that ended fatally. During Domestic Violence Awareness Month and every day, Ashley Marie remembers her cousin and her cousin's struggle with domestic violence.
My junior year, my cousin died because of a situation with her boyfriend at the time, and she was killed. The gentleman ended up killing himself afterwards. I was really, really depressed. Everyone has their battles. It's sad that, this might be yours, but there's always someone that will be there for you, always.
On average, 24 people per minute are victims of rape, physical violence, or stalking by an intimate partner in the United States. Meg Baldwin, Executive Director of the Refuge House, says that college students are not excluded from this number.
About a third of the domestic violence survivors we work with every year are under the age of 25, between 18 and 25. And a substantial number of those are in school, college and university students. And we provide services to college and university students as we do for other community members.
In a domestic violence situation, the safety of the victim is always what's most important. I am standing in front of Sunshine Manor, which is located on Florida A&M University's campus. This is a counselor center that you could go to if you find yourself in this situation and you're a student on Florida A&M University's campus. For News 20 at 5, I'm Jessica Ward.
The Refugee House has a 24-hour hotline for every county in the Big Bend area. The toll-free number 24-hour hotline number for domestic violence is 1-800-500-1119. Victims of domestic abuse are encouraged to call. Florida A&M University's interim president, Dr. Larry Robinson, revealed his plan for FAMU on Monday as the HBCU celebrated 129 years of caring with excellence. Dr. Robinson says he will continue to increase the institution's enrollment rates and move FAMU forward. President Robinson also revealed the new Executive Associate Director of Communications and External Relations, Mrs. Kathy Times. Times is an Emmy Award-winning journalist and owner of Yellow Brick Media Concepts public relations firm. Times officially starts Thursday, October 6th.
Tallahassee gets blue for JetBlue. A group of community leaders in Tallahassee is still pushing to convince JetBlue Airline to bring its services to Tallahassee. The airline is one of the lowest fare lines to have affordable prices nationwide. Senior Vice President of Saks Media Group Lissa Garcia says the goal of the campaign is to raise $2 million to service flights between Tallahassee and Fort Lauderdale. South Floridians also kicked off a campaign to gain support from governments and colleges. The group hopes to meet its goal by October 21st. Local residents of Tallahassee could be receiving their voting ballots via mail. With elections around the corner, Leon County is wasting no time and is sending out absentee ballots. The elections office has mailed over 1,000 ballots to registered voters across the county. Ballots were also sent to voters overseas, including military members and travelers. Voters can request their ballots online by visiting leonvoters.org. Residents can also track or request an absentee ballot by clicking on the My Voter Status tool on the website. Coming up on News 20 at 5, Democratic and Republican nominees squared off at the vice presidential debate, and in Orlando, the public is asking for the release of the phone calls made during the Pulse nightclub shooting.
Also, extended footage is released from the Keith Lamont Scott shooting. Stay tuned. You're watching News 20 at 5.